Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Check it out, man. I want to talk about interracial relationships. That's right, interracial relationships. I mean, everybody should have somebody you love and care for and trust and stuff like that. You know, mostly you think about the interrelational ships. You think about black and white, right? So I'm asking you, where do you draw the line when it comes to interracial relationships? I mean, y'all get together, you start dating one another, and hey, you start dressing like, uh, more casual, more white, they might want to say, and shit like that, and everything's good. You're happy, and everything's good. And I'm with you. I feel you. But what happens? This is a certain transition that happens with black people when they date only white women or associate with white people, or even when you're in the hood. Some people fucking they deal with only white people and shit like that. I have a brother like that. I think you know what I'm saying, but I don't know if he knocks people out. I mean, it comes to a conversional stage. Where you ever seen that movie, Get Out? It's something like that. Okay? You be around white people too long, you become them, and then all of a sudden, you're a black person outside and a white person inside, and you're snitching on your own people. There's some fucking wicked shit going on here. And that's what I'm talking about interracial relationships. I think most people who gets into interracial relationships, and you notice how when black people know their history and stuff like that, and the white counterpart want to destroy that avenue of research because they don't want you thinking about your black history. They just want you to think about the relationship in general. And then what happens is they get into those relationships, and the woman treats them like a king, more better than the black woman would ever dream of doing. And I'm not saying all black women, but basically. And he starts to familiarize himself with his girlfriend and his family's relationships, and start dressing a little better and dressing up. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is when these people decide to get low downs on a black community, right? After you start preaching the word and start preaching history and knowledge and so forth and so on, what happens? She stopped you, or he stopped you. Now you're in luxurious lavishness and you getting all this praise and stuff like that. You start taking on jobs to hurt your own fucking race. And they use that to get information on your race. Now, personally, like I said before, I have no problem with interracial relationships. I think they're very yummy. But when it comes to snitching out people in your family members or your neighborhood of what they're doing and not doing, okay, it's beyond a problem. It's catastrophic of a problem, because that person wouldn't ask you to do that unless they decided that's what they was trying to get with you for. Okay, and as simple as that. They're trying to gain out knowledge of what the hood is like and who's doing what and what's the lingo, how's the dress code, or where is this and where is that, who's doing this and who's doing that. That is not a pattern of a friend. Personally, when I was in an interrelational relationship, I did not do it to my Japanese girlfriend, whoever that was, and I did not do it to my Hispanic girlfriend. I more of adopted their way of life because see, I adopted their way of life. Like when the Puerto Rican girl, I adopted salsa, talking in Spanish, eating Spanish foods and stuff like that. Okay, now that's a normal conversion of a relationship, and she also goes into my culture and enjoys my culture with soul food and so forth and so on. And that's equal. Same thing happened with my Japanese girl. Not as extensive, but it was the same way. She just dealt with black people. She knew about the culture and stuff like that. See, what this is, white people and these black fucking goddamn demons, they get into these relationships, and the white girl or white guy converts them to hurt their own fucking race. Coincide, that means that the person don't love you because they don't want to adopt your culture. They just want you to adopt their culture. Total fucking idiotic and madness. Okay? If that's not a racist family you dealing with, including your girlfriend, you got issues. You're fucking a KKK member. For real. Like, anybody say hair trigger? Okay? And as simple as that. You gotta be careful, man. Alright? You gotta be careful. If the person is not adopting your way of life or your culture, as well as, you know what I'm saying, you adopting hers, that is a statement of love. Okay? If she turns you against your own kind because you with a white girl and you're trapped, and now you with a white girl, she letting everybody know that you dealing with a white girl and you're trapped and you want to hurt your own damn race. Is that the reason? Or is she trying to get information from you from the black race? And y'all don't have to listen to me. Y'all don't have to listen to me at all. Okay? And it's simple as that. I ain't put this down here for anybody to listen to any goddamn way. I ain't even promote this YouTube page. But y'all got fucking issues. I don't care how much niceness this person has for you. I don't care how much she kisses you, how much time she fucks you, and shit like that. The point is, the matter is, she didn't bother adapting your culture. That means she doesn't love you. And as simple as that. You're in an interracial relationship. A bitch do not freaking adapt your culture and your dress code and how you dress and the way you talk and the lingo you speak. That woman do not like you. They hate your ass. You need to get away from them. And much less narc for them. That's amazing. Y'all out of control, man. Y'all cats. And this is another one. It's people that's not in a relationship but spying in the black community on black people. These people probably are the reason why most people or black people are missing nowadays, or most people are found dead nowadays, in my opinion, or arrested for falsehoods, in my opinion. I mean, why would any race, any race like the white people, want to get status on a certain person or a certain area if they're not either taking over it, want to do it some harm, or such and such? Okay? And that includes human beings. Kidnapping, killing, you name it. You tell me what the fuck is up. But you got a whole bunch of black people in these fancy ass places and shit like that talking about where they come from, where they at, stuff like that. But don't get me wrong. Some are in genuine goddamn fucking relationships. But that the person don't even adopt your culture, okay? Okay, you adopt their way of thinking. They don't adopt your culture because they can't stand your fucking ass. I mean, it's not that they can't stand you. They love you, but at the same time, they despise you. Okay? They despise everything about you. It's just like fucking you. Okay? And it's simple as that. That's all I got to say. Take care.